Hello, it's me, Sabrina. My channel is The Hopeful Minimalist. It's a safe space for handbag admiration. So if you love handbags, please consider subscribing. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I post a new video. I hope you all are doing well today and that you are in the mood for a lot of eye candy. Today's video will be a collection video. I know, I can't believe I'm doing a collection video either. I tend to stay away from collection videos because they give me a little anxiety and can make me feel a little overwhelmed, but I think that the collection I share with you today will probably be one of the easier ones. These are just going to be handbags only. I think the hardest thing will be to put all of them back up neatly and quickly. Just to give you a little bit of background, this is not a collection I had even recently considered doing. I have talked about doing a dress up your purse collection video, which I do plan to do at some point, but I had not planned on doing a Coach collection or a pillow tabby collection or anything specific. I just was looking in my closet the other day and I realized how many different tabby bags I had. I'm going to try to go in chronological order of how they were released because that's pretty much how I obtained them. We'll just talk about them a little bit as we go through each of them. So grab some popcorn and grab some water. I do have some notes here and I want to start by just saying that I have purchased 20 tabby bags in total. I still have 15 of those 20. I have sold 5 of them. I will pop in a picture for us to remember the sold tabbies. I always have to start my video with the bag of the day. It happens to be a tabby. It's the denim soft tabby. This one's in the pale purple, and I think it's pale purple. This one came with 3 straps, the long leather crossbody strap that you see. It had a shorter leather strap for like top handle, and then it had a cotton strap, which I recently showed you when I tried it on my Paris 15 from Dress Up Your Purse. It fits a nice amount of your things. I think it fits all the essentials. Even my iPad mini will go into this bag. I have to show you my latest SLG from Dress Up Your Purse. This is the Trio. It's a little bit different from the original Corsica in that it has more pockets for storage. So this is the original. It has those 2 compartments, top and bottom. They now come with leather on the interior. But back to the Trio. So this one has a place for me to put, I have my license in the middle here because it's something, that I access frequently. So I have my license in the middle. I have a set of cards here in this front pocket, and then I also have a set of cards in here. So if you're a person that carries cash and change, you would have a place for your cash, your change, and for your cards. So take a look at this. If you have not seen it yet, you can use my code HOPEFUL for 15% off. Okay. So that was just the bag of the day. The first category of tabbies that I'll start with will be the pillow tabby because that's the oldest version that I have. These are my 2 pillow tabbies that I still have in my collection. This is the ivory color and this is the taffy color. These bags hit the scene, I think around 2021, right when the pandemic hit. I was working from home a lot and these were flooding social media. J-Lo had a campaign with Coach and she made these very popular as well. I remember posting a story on Instagram that showed all of the different colors that they had, and I said I want one in every color because they remind me of Laffy Taffies. This bag was it was different. It's a take on a classic because it is a classic flap style bag, but it's pillowy and puffy. And at the time, I think it was just different than what a lot of people had seen before. And so there was a huge hype around the pillow tabby. I do think that the pillow tabby is still a relevant bag right now. It's not as popular as it was, but it is a classic shape when it comes to a handbag style. So I know several people still have them, still use them. Obviously still have these two. I don't know if I'll have them forever, but I still have them for right now. The special thing about the Pillow Tabby for me was that it's fully leather. So these bags have leather on the interior and the exterior in all of the compartments except for this middle one, which does have fabric. But I have not seen that quality in a Tabby since these bags, and I don't know why. I do think there's one version of a Tabby, but it's only in the size 20 that has leather interior. But I don't know why they changed that, but that is something that's very special about the Pillow Tabby to me, and these were amongst the first Tabbies that I got. And I don't think that they were actually the first model of Tabby though. I think the original Tabby came out first and then the Pillow Tabby. I just happened to get those before I got the original Tabby. So in addition to those, I had one in black, I had one in apple red, and I also had one in the gold metallic color, which was a size 20, and I have since sold those three. Okay. Next up would have been my Tabby 20 top handle. That's also a bag that I've sold, and I don't have any of that type remaining in my collection, so I'll put a picture up of that one. The next category is the soft Tabby. We looked at my bag of the day, which is a denim soft Tabby in the pale purple. In addition to the pale purple, I have these two as well. This is also a denim soft Tabby, and this is in the pale blue. And then this one is the floral soft Tabby. This is the first one that I got, I believe, for Christmas one year, a gift to myself. I think this is the most unique one in my collection. I won't say never, but I can't see why I would ever want to get rid of this one. I still use it. I still love it. It came out for like a short period and then you couldn't find them anywhere anymore, except for on the pre-loved market. So it's kind of special to me, and I love the flowers on it. This one I had to search high and low for because it was another one that came out and it's like it disappeared. You can still get soft denim Tabbies, but not in this color. The purple even hung around a lot longer than this one did. For some reason this one came out, and then they brought the darker blue, and they brought a dark black or like a charcoal colored one, and you can still get those. Like, they're still on Amazon, but this one disappeared. So I had to search high and low to get this one, and I think I ended up getting it from Coggles. Those are my soft Tabbies that I still have. I have not sold any of my soft Tabbies. All right, my next category or style is the Tabby with quilting. This one is the Vivid Pink, and this is the first one of this style that I obtained. I was watching the runway show, I think it was 2023, and I looked on the website and I placed an order as soon as I could. And this beauty arrived, and I have loved it ever since. This one will more than likely stay in my collection forever. You can still get this one now, but it wasn't available for a while. Like I said, it came out during the runway show, and you had to be super fast to get one online. And then when the Tabbies with quilting were eventually released, it took this one a minute to come out, and a lot of people were looking for the Vivid Pink. And I only have 3 more. This is it for me. I have sold one Tabby with quilting, and it was a black one in the size 20. So it was in this size. This is the lip print Tabby in the size 20. Another bag that I'm pretty sure I won't ever get rid of. It's so unique to me. I believe they had a 26 in the runway show, but they never released the 26 as far as I'm aware. I thought I wanted the 26, but in hindsight, I think that the 20 is the perfect size for this print. And then I have the dark ruby. in the size 26 and the black in the size 26. And these bags are just as beautiful as when I first got them. The style is just impeccable. The quality is impeccable. They are super soft. Cute one right here is probably the least soft out of all of them. There was just something about the light colors that just didn't have that same sheen and the same softness, but I still love it regardless. So, quilted tabbies. I think we're at bag number 14 now. I've talked about the 5 that I've sold, and then we've gone through 9. So the next category is the original tabbies, which are actually the Tabby Refresh, but they are in the original style, if that makes sense at all. These are my 2 original Tabby bags, and like I said, I think these might have been the first, but I didn't get these first. I got these this year. The first iteration of the original Tabby came out, and it had, oops, and that Tabby did not have these partitions like this one does. So these were actually called the Tabby Refresh. And so they made some changes in this version, but they changed the outside to where you have these different sections. But these bags come with 2 straps, the top handle and the long crossbody strap. Anything that belonged to the quilted collection all come with the chain strap. None of those were detachable or adjustable. And this is the ivory. I think this one is dark stone, if I'm not mistaken. So I have this one. Inside here I have the actual top handle strap. I talked about the other day how I sometimes use this top handle strap from my Coach Outlet Laurel shoulder bag. That's what's on here right now, so you can see how they differ. This one is just a bit more, it's a little stiffer. This one is more pebbled, and so it's softer. These are the 2 in the original Tabby style that I have. We're almost done. The next style is the Times Square Tabby. So I have this chalk Times Square Tabby in the size 20, as well as this Merlot Times Square Tabby in the size 20. This was the first one that I got from the Mall of America. I had my tag stamped while I was there. This one was the second one that I got. I did a dedicated video on this one and on this one. This is the 20, this is the 26. I got these from Poshmark, from a seller that was legitimate to me and still is legitimate to me. Recently I've had some comments on that video challenging the authenticity of, I think they were talking about this one, but I am confident in the authenticity of both of these. This one especially because I have a 20 right here to compare it to. I can touch both of these, and I'm sorry, but if they are replicating these bags and they look worth anything, they're doing a darn good job, because this is a very different type leather. I can't describe it. It just has a very unique texture to it. They call it washed. And I know that, you know, the replicators replicate everything, but this is just a different feel. So if this was not authentic, I would be very, very surprised. But I am 100% confident in, especially, you know, this one I got in store. This one I got from Poshmark, but I have since been able to see a 20 in person, and they're exact. It's exact to this one as far as size, dimensions, texture, feel, and not only that, this one feels just like this one. So I'm confident in the bags that I have in my collection as far as authenticity goes. And this one is just in the black color. They both come with 2 straps, one with a chain detail on it and then another long crossbody strap. We're down to the last tabby. And here it is. This is the chain runway tabby. This one was kind of an impulse purchase. It was one that they released during the latest runway show. So it's beautiful. It can take on a whole different look when you add the chain and the charm that came with it. But this is the more business-like look to me. I love this one because of how soft and slouchy it is. This slouch right here that you see is intentional. It's supposed to be there. This is where it got its name. This is how it looks with the chain on it, and it also comes with beautiful charm. A lot of people were smitten just by the charms that came with this bag, and they were like, can we just get the charm? So see how the personality of this bag changed with the accessories added. So this is the last tabby I added to my collection, I think. If not, it was really close between this one and the last 2 Times Square tabbies. So this one is navy, if you can't tell. It's just a dark blue. I think it was called Midnight Navy with silver hardware, and I think my favorite part is the charm. So that's it. I am surrounded by Coach tabby bags, and although I decided not to talk about the evolution of the tabby bag, I hope you were kind of able to see the evolution of the tabby bag. Kind of like they started here and went back here. So we started here with a very slim, refined profile. We went through our pillowy stage, our quilted stage, and then we've ended up back here just because this is one of the later releases, but they are varying in qualities and softness, and they are great bags to have. I haven't had any quality issues out of any of my tabbies. They all have really, really high quality leather, and I really love each of them. So I hope that you have enjoyed my video. Hopefully I kept it streamlined enough for you. If you have any questions about any of the tabby bags, don't hesitate to leave them in the comments. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.